Good morning, good morning. I hope y'all are ready this morning because I am. And it's a perfect morning before the Thanksgiving day. So I hope all of y'all ready for this, in my opinion. 4-day weekend for the kids. 4-day weekend for the kids. Alrighty. 4-day weekend. With food. I don't know about y'all. Food. I'm hungry. Should have got some breakfast this morning. Well, good morning, good morning. Oh, I hope everybody's doing great this morning. On a hot day. It's Wednesday. It's hot day. It's Wednesday. Oh boy. My karma cards, I gotta separate them because I shuffled them yesterday and I didn't separate them. So, excuse me while I go ahead and get this out the way. All right. Alrighty, so as usual, go ahead and ask your message for today. Ask your question so you can receive your message for today. So what's your question going to be? Because I have these karma cards that I have been trying to get them accustomed to. Slowly but surely, it's coming along. Having more time in my life to read would be so much better. But after school, I got anywhere between 4 to 7 crazy kids running in and out and around my house. So after school, my days are crazy. Then you gotta get dinner done. Then you gotta get homework done. It's a lot of bullshit. But it's what I asked for, so it's what I gotta do. Let's get started. All right, today we have the sun. Because on this beautiful, bright Wednesday morning, it's a little sunny out. A little cold, but a little sunny out. That's a good thing. Sun is showing all the way around. And of course, for our signs, we have Aquarius. And then, of course, in our houses, we have the ninth house. So let's see what this message reads to us today. The creation of genius to experiment with spiritual values. The creation of genius, which is me, to experiment with spiritual values. And I am experimenting with my divine. What message is you going to tell me today, divine? Because she don't tell me a lot, especially not about me. I'd be like, oh, but you just showed me that. I put interest in that. Oh, I had to learn something from that. All right. I got you. Alrighty. That's your spiritual. So, spirit is talking. Mental, we have the gaining of respect for or from discoveries of long-range thinking or travel. The gaining of respect for or from the discoveries of long-range thinking or travel. Now, the way I read that is that, because of course, I'm starting my journey. What journeys are you starting? Are you trying something new? Trying something old? Trying to bring back? So the message that I get from this today is that I'm in a position to deal with everybody's opinions. Basically what it is. The gaining of respect for or from the discoveries of long-range thinking or travel. So me being in the prime and beginning of my journey, in my opinion, I think I need to gain the respect of other readers. Other readers think differently, talk differently, do differently. And I told you in my first video, I'm different. I'm crazy. I'm mad. So that's your mental. See, you don't need to worry about what everybody else has to say. You have to do it for yourself. You don't do it for yourself, you worry about what everybody else has to say. It's not really for you. You're doing it for everybody else. Me, I'm doing it for myself. If I get a view, I get a view. If I don't, I don't. This is my journey. It's the way I decide to move. You decide to watch? Don't matter. I'm still getting my messages. Or you? And of course, for your physical, things brought to life or light resulting from the eccentricity of what is to be shared. Well, that's a meaning in itself. Ain't no reason to pull no cards on this. Louis. Anyways. Alright, so let's see what we have to share. Letting go. Yeah. That's what we have to share today. Letting go. And like I said, wake and bake. I don't do my hair. When I feel like it, I'll do it. And if I don't, I won't. Deal with it. It's me, it's who I am. I know when I do my hair, I'm beautiful. But I'm beautiful if I don't. It's all about how you see yourself. So let's pull some energies on today, because I don't really know what to talk about. This is pretty much good in itself. Things brought to light or life resulting from the eccentricity of what is to be shared. The gaining of respect for or from the discoveries of long-range thinking or travel. The creation of genius to experiment with spiritual values. Spiritual, mental, and physical. As if it or they came from all three is your vision demonstrating. The hell is that? I need to read more in that book. I gotta figure out what these reds mean, because I don't like the way they said demonstrate your vision. Ah, there we go. See, demonstrate your vision as if it or they came from all three. Oh, no. That's not three. That's there. I'm reading upside down. And I'm smoking. Don't pay me no mind. Came from all there is. Demonstrate your vision as if it or they came from all there is. Realize what's new and different about the philosophies and laws involved. Act like a leader. Use an unconventional way and do it in a big way. I like that too. See, I'm learning how to read the cards and I'm not even reading the book. Anyways. So that's what that is saying for today, your karma cards. So, Lex, you got your answer. Let's see which one do it, because I want to know. So let's see what the energies of today are. Past, present, and future. Oh, no. I'm going to do something different. Let's see the different spreads they got in this Game of Thrones deck. And let's do a spread out of the book. because like I said yesterday, is I want to go ahead and all right. So of course you got the past, present, and future. Everybody knows that one. The Red Keep. Ooh, I like this one. The Red Keep. Now they have 4 cards. Odes of Gods in the North. I don't think I necessarily want to read all that right now. Faith is 7. That's getting too involved. Oh, I drink and I know. I did like this one. That's what we're going to do. I drink and I know. Because Tyrion Lannister was one of my favorites. Little midget. You know the midget. Yeah. He's the fool in this series. Which I like, you know, the depiction of it. Because he is basically considered the fool. He's casted out of his family. You know, his family don't like him. And he moves on to find his dreams. And he read in books when he was younger about these dragons. So, of course, he was on a search to find those dragons. And oh my goodness, the stories were true. The stories were true. All right. So I drink and I know things. Well, I smoke and I know things. That's what we gonna do. I smoke and I know things. But that's not good because I can't do a layout on a blunt. I can do a layout. Look at that. Marijuana leaf. Now that's perfect. Because the leaf represents similar to this glass. And everybody knows that a marijuana leaf can have up to 5 size. This one right here has 5. I think I could go ahead and use my marijuana leaf instead of a glass. Because it's what I do. That's what I do. So, let me move this out the way so I can read them all. So, let's take ahead of this one. Alrighty. Ooh, I like that first question. Oh my goodness. Guess what that first question is? It's time for a drink. I mean, yeah. So they say it's time, it might be time for a drink. What's your indulgence? And mine is going to be, it's time for a smoke. What's your indulgence? Everyone has them. Everyone has them. My sister, for example, she loves lottery. She be winning too. God, you won again? I've been playing all week. I ain't won. But I don't play like she play. Oh. So what's your indulgence? We're going to put that down. Let's make sure these, okay, they're upright. So that's that. Because I shuffle when I switch, so I got to figure it out. I like to keep my cards even if I can. You know, so I like to shuffle them back and forth. Next one is learning. A mind needs books like a sword needs whetstone. What you've learned so far. Learning. So let's see what you've learned so far. Put that right there. And I haven't flipped these over yet, so it's going to be a surprise to you as well as to me. Oh, this is a hard one. We've all done it. I see myself too when I do it. The flaws you've accepted. Now, how many times have you accepted flaws from other people and just put them off to the side? And they keep on fucking showing up. Then you know what? Let go. Took me a while. I let go. that no one can use against you. The flaws you accepted that no one can use against you. Weaknesses that are or can become your strengths. Well, basically, this card is going to be a weakness or a strength, depending on how it comes out. And like I said, I go back and forth. I switch them up. So, one of these might be flipped. And then I got to deal with the reversal meaning of it. Now, the fourth one, trials by combat, opposition, and challenges. Okay, so let's see what your challenges are. Alrighty. And one of my favorite. Yeah. Okay. A Lannister always pays his debts. Did you pay your debt? Money and property. The last one is the future. Let's see what the future has to hold. Bam. Alrighty, so let's flip them over. Let's see what we got. So, might be time for a smoke. Let's get this bitch started. Oh, I need that caffeine. Let's shake it on up. Come on, mix up in there. There you go. Let's get this started. It's time for a smoke. Got yours? What's your indulgence? Told you that's my bitch. Told you that's my bitch. Your indulgence, bringing things to an end just to begin something new. Oh, are you a king of wands? So, looks like you have many indulgences. Death in itself is an indulgence. It's the definition of indulgence. Addictions. No, that's the devil. Well, why did that come up? Because the devil is more about your addictions, your indulgences. And with the devil, how am I to see what your indulgence is? I like the idea of, always ending to begin something new. And I'm picking 3 cards. The Hermit, Prince of Cups, and Prince of Swords. What's coming up together now? I shuffled all of these cards yesterday. After I ended my clip, I shuffled everything before I got up from my table. That way I wouldn't have to shuffle again this morning. Now yesterday these 2 cards came out. They also came out with death. And like I said, you've seen me shuffle these cards. I was shuffling these from the beginning. So death. You're ending something new to begin something. And of course you need to go inside. See that hermit? That's a hermit right there. What does a hermit do? You got to go inside and figure out. No, you don't need nobody with you. You're looking for that star. You got a piece of it. Most pictures show him with his little star and his lantern. I call it a star. He's looking for it. He got a little piece of it. He got to find the rest of it. You know what you're looking for. You know what you want. You got to go out and you got to go inside and find the rest of it. Figure out where it lays. And again, this Prince of Cups and Prince of Swords. Now, again, princes are all about movement. This isn't a page coming in, it's a prince, but a prince is also not a king. Keep that in mind. So in my opinion, these energies aren't going to stay, but they keep on wanting to show their face. So I guess they're staying for some reason. So it looks like you need to go inside and figure out what that reason is, because I don't know. Learning what you have learned so far. You have learned the Magician. Now that's a good card in learning. Magician, of course, is your first step, you know. I don't know, the Magician ain't no one. Why do you got the one up there? Is the Magician one? Many things are in here. And the main thing that I really got from the Magician was communication. The Magician is very communicative to a degree because he knows how to use all of his tools. And of course you see that raven behind him. Communication. So what type of communication is coming through? You better watch out. That's a tricky man. Better watch out for that communication coming through. So that's what you've learned so far. It's either you learn to be tricky with your communication. Did I read that right? A mind needs books like a sword needs whetstone. What have you learned so far? So you have learned how to be a magician. What? See, I told you, you can go ahead and undertake any element. Everybody can. 2210, 2212. I need to stop that. So let's verify again what more you have learned. Because with a magician, I think that's pretty decent. You're learning a lot. The magician here is very crafty. Oh, yeah. Little finger? Yeah, very crafty. So let's see what they got for you. We have the Science, which is the Six of Swords. And of course we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Ooh, look at you, what you learning. Oh, watch out now. That's not at the 10. Yep, it is. Okay, making sure I got it right. So right now we have right here the Six of Swords. What's the Six of Swords? Six of Swords. Okay, Six of Swords. What? Moving on to calmer waters. Ah, so it looks like you moved on. I guess you used all your tools and you said, got to let that one go. And since you moved on, it looks like you're learning how to be wealthy. What? You know how to make that money. Watch out now. And then, of course, you're in your prime with communication, intellect. But you the queen. That is what you have learned. Girl. I guess moving on made you go ahead and bring out something in you. Every day is a learning process. You learn something new every day. But you have to want to learn something new every day. The flaws you've accepted, weaknesses that are or can be. Come here, strength. Page of Spears. Page. The flaws you've accepted, weaknesses that are become your strengths. But what I see with the page is like you've accepted minimal crumbs, as some people would say. You settled. the flaws you've accepted. So there's a situation that you settled in. How could you learn to be wealthy, to move on? Okay, weaknesses or strengths. I'm not going to think of it as a weakness. We're going to think positive. Positive is the best. So in a strength sense, with the Page of Wands for most, Page of Spears in this deck, what message you coming in with? Or what messages have you received? Pages are all about messages. I keep on making a fucking mess. Because you got me confused. How you gonna learn something positive? Think positive, honey. Page of Swords. Coming in with communication. So you already in your prime. And you coming in communication with what? Because this is a strength. So being a page, we need you to be a king of squares, but the page is okay. I give you credit. Right here you got the Ace of Disc. Think positive, positive. I want to say new beginnings. Ace, that's always good. It's a nice, solid foundation. But for some odd reason, the Four of Swords came up next, and that's you taking a break. The only thing I could think of is you're taking a break. You're going inside. You've already learned to be a queen. Your intellect, your intelligence. How you say things, how you word things. And your strengths. And you having a message. Coming into a new beginning. But in that new beginning, you may have to take a pause. Go in. It might be something that you need to think about the situation that you really haven't, I guess, hasn't been shown to you just yet. So it might be time for you to take a rest. And the reason why I say that, because of course you have the Five of Pentacles next, Five of Disc, which is being left out in the cold. So, right now we need this turn to a positive. Not so much negative about no nonsense. Not around the holidays. Just brings in too much stress. And we don't need no stress. I don't need no stress. I don't know about you. Next we got trials. Oppositions and challenges. You have the Nine of Spears. Woo. Which is a Nine of Wands in the regular tarot, of course. I read that yesterday too, and it's not coming up to my mind. So your challenges is a Nine of Spears. Why is this your challenges? Well, in this challenge, it looks like it's going to be a great outcome. So although there is a challenge with that 9 coming up, you have the Knight of Wands, another Knight. It's your third Knight. Like I said, you're the magician. Boy, look at you. I got 3 knights on the board. 3 different suits. Like I said, what are you doing? Oh, I see 3 of them already. I don't care where they lay and I don't care what they say. At the end of the day, this is all concerning you. And somewhere in your environment, you have all 3 princes. So I'm going to say your communication's on key. You're using your magician skills, but what are you using them for? So right here, in your challenges, you have the Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Discs. What I tell you? Because you being in that 9 of Discs, with that 9 of Spears, think of it as opposite and negative, pros and cons. Cancel out them cons, let them even out. If ain't nothing left, let it go. And of course, how you gonna come out? You're gonna come out as a Queen of Cups and a 9 of Wands. And that's how I'm gonna put it. Because that's the way I like the way it sounds. Cancel that out. Be in your moment. Look at your games. Cancel out that negativity. It ain't worth it. Look, 8 of Cups, that ass. Because in the outcome, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. That's what I like. Yep. So your challenges are that you need to, get your pros and cons together, cancel them out. You're single. You're looking at your games. We talking about 9s here. We're not talking about 1s, 2s, 3s. No, we talking about 9s. That's almost the end. Cancel it out. Move on to the next number. Because I see the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And then we have a Lannister always pays his debts. Did you pay your debts? And do we have the 5 of Swords? Look at that. It wanted to show itself again. Did it? Where'd it go? Is it there? No, that's not 5. Are you lucky today? 5 of Swords. It's definitely conflict. So it looks like you ain't pay your debt. What kind of judgment you got coming? Or did you pay your debt? And because of that, somebody else is feeling this type of way? Now we're talking about you. Because you're moving on up. You're moving on up to the side. I can't sing. I know. So, have you paid your debts? I paid mine. At least I hope I did. I would like to think that I did. Did you pay your debts, money and property? Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Emperor. That's contradicting in my opinion. Is that last page? No. 2 pages. Oh, we got the Page of Wands again. Oh, excuse me. Now let's relook at that. Page of Wands again. 3422. 3422. 234. In the beginning. Alrighty. Have you paid your debt? And of course, we have flaws that you accepted. Why you got this Page of Wands coming up in both places? Okay, so it's a flaw that you accepted. So you basically accepted who you are. That's your debt that you had to pay. You accepted who you are. That's hard for people to do, to accept who you are. Your ego comes in the way. It makes you think that, yeah, no. Ego will get you in some trouble. Just want to tell you. So you accept it. And you move it on. Because you got the queen. Queen, mind you. The queen of swords and the emperor. So I would like to say you paid your debt. Queen of Swords, she's saying pretty. You know, the Emperor, he's been through it. That means, you know, solid foundation right there. Keep on telling you, that 4 right there, that's solid foundation. And the Queen of Swords, see, she an old lady too. So she done went through her battles too. Sitting on her chair with a gun, saying, dare you, bitch? So yeah. I think you said pretty. But sometimes the Emperor says that you still need to go within. I got that message, so I figure I share. You still need to go within. And let's see what the future has to hold. And we have the 4 cups. Man. All right, let's see what the future has to hold. I want to use my sacred. That 4 cups is very lovingly, so I'm going to use my sacred hearts because I like that. 4 cups. Now in this card, I have to read this from the book. You have to excuse me. I read this part yesterday, and it was so on point that I got to share it with you. I really do. Oh, look at that. Right to the page. Love it. Sansa Stark sitting despondently under the Winterfell heart tree. Here's Lord Baelish. What the hell is his name? Littlefinger. Here's Littlefinger. Plans for their future life should he take the Iron Throne. We on the Littlefinger ain't taking no goddamn throne. You understand? That was a dream that he had with her mother. It didn't plan out, and he tried to move on to the daughter. My opinion, of course. And she's sitting there thinking like, should I or should I not? So your future is the 4 cups. But I like it because it's the cups. Which means that you had to end the situation, find yourself. You're sitting very pretty, but still go inside because I need you to be that emperor that you are. And your future is here. Like, look at you, you happy. Look at them cups. They sitting up. They're not falling. I don't think you're going to take that one, depending on who it is. But if the wrong situation occurred, yeah, he might be on that iron. We don't know. A couple of them is in the hunt. And I still got to see what this new season going through. You never know. But that was his dreams. That's what he wanted. That's not what she wanted, though. She knew deep down she didn't want it, but that's my opinion of it. And being that the card came up, I'm going to share my opinion of it. She didn't want that shit. So whatever is coming to you, I don't really think that you want it. Because I had no other 4 cups coming. See, it'd be different if it came up out of a different deck. Different decks have different meanings. This one, she didn't want that shit. So whatever's coming up, in my opinion, I don't think you want that shit. But let's see what the cards have to say. Because they gonna tell. Now, all these are upside down because that's the way I shuffle them. I'm gonna put them straight up. Again, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the 9 of Wands. Again, I told you, you need to cancel that out. Told you, cancel that out. And the 8 of Swords. Now, look at that. Why? Don't be in your headspace. This is all about mental issues. Don't be in your head about the situation. Clearly, she's in her head about the situation. I don't want you to be in your head about the situation. Make a decision. Choose to stay or choose to go. But whatever it is, if it's putting you in this much conflict, I think it's time to let go. My opinion. From what the cards say. You still got them 3 cups standing. Don't worry about it. Like I said, that 9 of Wands. This is my wand. Nobody gonna take it. And after, if that's the way you feel, who you gonna get that 10th wand to? That's the way I see it. Look at that. This is my wand. I'm gonna go give it to somebody. Who you gonna give it to? After you get yourself out of this mental conflict. I wonder who you gonna give it to. But that's the future. Maybe tomorrow we'll see who you gave it to. Alright, I'm done for today. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Talk to y'all later.